The FCC votes to restore net neutrality protections. Threads is getting its own hidden words feature. And BlizzCon 2024 has been canceled. It's Friday, April 26th, and this is Engadget News. The Federal Communications Commission has voted to reinstate net neutrality protections that were jettisoned during the Trump administration. As expected, the vote fell across party lines, with the 3 Democratic commissioners in favor and the 2 Republicans on the panel voting against the measure. With net neutrality rules in place, broadband service is considered an essential communications resource under Title II of the Communications Act of 1934. That enables the FCC to regulate broadband internet in a similar way to water, power, and phone services. That includes giving the agency oversight of outages and the security of broadband networks. Brendan Carr, one of the Republican commissioners, referred to the measure as an unlawful power grab. Under net neutrality rules, internet service providers have to treat broadband usage in the same way. Users have to be provided with access to all content, websites, and apps under the same speeds and conditions. ISPs cannot block or prioritize certain content. They're not allowed to throttle access to specific sites or charge streaming services for faster service. The FCC adopted net neutrality protections in 2015 under the Obama administration, but they were scrapped when President Donald Trump was in office. Back in 2021, President Joe Biden signed an executive order to bring back the Obama-era rules, but the FCC was unable to do so for quite some time. The commission was deadlocked, with 2 Democratic votes and 2 Republican votes, until Ana Gomez was sworn in as the 3rd Democratic commissioner on the panel last September. The FCC then moved relatively quickly, at least in terms of the FCC's pace, to reestablish net neutrality protections. The issue may not be entirely settled. There may still be legal challenges from the telecom industry. However, the FCC's vote in favor of net neutrality is a win for advocates of an open and equitable internet. Meta is bringing some of its existing safety features to Threads, including the Hidden Words tool. The platform, which recently hit more than 150 million users, will now allow you to filter out words, phrases, and even emojis, just like you can on Instagram. Threads will have the setting on by default and filter out anything that it deems offensive, along with content that could be irrelevant or uninteresting. You can then add other things that you want to be filtered out, such as weight loss, assault, or a derogatory term. To add your own options, go to Manage Custom Words and Phrases and type in anything you're sick of seeing on Threads. The platform is also testing 2 additional features, muting and quote controls. The first would allow you to mute notifications specifically for any interactions with your posts. This way, you could still get alerts about new followers or tags without seeing every response. Quote controls would let you choose who can quote your post and even let you unquote yourself. Meta has yet to announce when these 2 features might be available to all Threads users. World of Warcraft, Diablo, and Overwatch fans who were looking forward to getting together at BlizzCon in November may be disappointed to learn that Blizzard has canceled this year's edition of the event. The publisher did not give a clear reason as to why it made that decision, but said it was not made lightly, as BlizzCon remains a very special event for all of us, and we know many of you look forward to it. Even so, BlizzCon isn't necessarily gone for good, unlike E3. Blizzard wrote in a blog post, "While we're approaching this year differently, and as we have explored different event formats in the past, rest assured that we are just as excited as ever to bring BlizzCon back in future years. The publisher plans to spill the beans about expansions for its franchise at other events, such as industry trade shows and Gamescom. Now that Blizzard is under Microsoft's umbrella, we can probably expect some news from the publisher at the annual Xbox showcase in June. There are also in-person events lined up for Overwatch esports and to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Warcraft. BlizzCon 2023 was the first in-person edition since 2019, so to miss out once again in 2024 may come as a blow for many fans. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and additional articles at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism by contributors Chris Holt and Sarah Fielding and was produced by Spoken Layer. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be back on Monday with more tech news from Engadget.